We are playing Borderlands 3 today. I'm Egghead Games. I'm also joined by Big Bad Wolf 0728, or just call him Wolf. He's going to be playing as Flack. I'm playing as Zane Flint, who apparently is related to Captain Flint from Borderlands 2. So, Wolf, if you want to chime in and say what's up.
What's up? Alright, yeah, he's going to be live streaming on his channel. I'm going to be recording a video on mine. Afterwards, come check me out. Big Wolf on YouTube.
Alright, and so
yeah,
this
he's going to be playing as Zane.
So this is going to be, it's supposed to be a 3-person team that we're trying to do, but because of one of our teammates being reduced to being banned by the servers because the servers are acting all buggy, he's in the one section of the map that are being restricted. He connects and then immediately gets disconnected.
Well, it's not just that, it's the fact that the game just came out on Friday, so they are still having to do updates for the system for the areas that aren't as big of a population area like the United States and Europe.
True. And speaking of the third person, Board, if you want to say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
So eventually we are going to end up picking him up so where he can join us to continue doing our missions with us. But until the more recent update happens for Borderlands 3, it's going to be me and Wolf playing, and then eventually Board is going to be joining us. So let's get on into this.
And if you see stuff like Chapter 8, Chapter 6, Chapter 10, Chapter 20 at the bottom of our screen, don't be alarmed. We are playing this on our own to actually get used to the game and see how the game is. It's not to sit there and be like, oh, well, this is about to come up. It's not to basically ruin the game for anybody watching. It's just for us to experience it on our own, as well as being able to experience it with y'all at a different time.
Alright.
The backstory of Borderlands?
Yeah, we'll figure that out when it gets to it. For right now, Wolf, do you want to do this in the difficulty that the game is meant to be played for, which is called normal, but it's Borderlands. Borderlands is difficult regardless of easy or hard.
Yeah, on my personal one, I've been playing it on normal and cooperation. Cooperation is going to be the game is amazing in the fact that how you can no longer ninja players' equipment.
But we could set it up to being a ninja loot game.
No, let's not set it up to be a ninja loot because I did find some really good, awesome gear in one of my games that another character almost tried to steal.
Alright.
Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame? Wealth? Power?
And this is probably one of the longest intros to a game ever.
Well, it had to tell backstory of Borderlands 1.
Borderlands 2 didn't even take this long forward.
Right with that, but remember, Borderlands 3 is hopeful newcomers from the Borderlands series.
Who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new vault
It went to my head.
answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy.
So I've been wondering, since they released this one, and they've introduced basically the universe as having a bunch of vaults, not just on Pandora, how are they going to continue on with the story? Are they going to finish it off on Borderlands 3, or are they going to continue it on and make Borderlands 4, 5, or whatever?
Well, because they had Borderlands 1, which had the prison, then they had Borderlands 2, which had the warden, and then they had pre-sequel, which was on Elpis from Pandora, the moon, and then they also had Tales of the Borderlands.
Yeah.
Which, that one doesn't even show up once in any of the main games.
But you do see some of the characters.
Yeah. So I have no idea if I'm gonna get copyright striked for the game playing this.
Honestly, if I get copyright strike, that's their own fault for not having an option to mute the game music in case of video plays.
Well, and so far we don't know of a way to skip the cinematic.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn the music off completely during the game, but they don't have a cinematic music pause or music mute.
Yeah.
Oh, they do in Life is Strange too.
Yeah, that's Life is Strange. This is Borderlands 3.
So, Gearbox and Shift, if you want to take some money from me or whatever, you want to sue me for playing your music, go on ahead, because it's not my fault.
Well, and it's not even just, it's not Gearbox, it's not Shift, it's 2K and Gearbox, because they're the ones that actually create, that
Well,
actually
2K,
put in the money for it.
If they want to sue me for it, go right on ahead, because all I got to do is say there wasn't a way for me to mute it, and I didn't want to have to mute it in post-production.
True. So, are you going to be doing the Spider Ant, the Jabber, or the
I'm thinking I might do. I want to do the Jabber, but I think I might do the Skag. Now, I'm gonna do the Jabber, and then do the Skag's skill tree.
All right.
Or the Skag skill, but the Jabber skill tree.
You're gonna add the Skag as a pet, but do the
No, I'm gonna have the Jabber as a skill or as a pet.
and
Run down the Jabber skill tree, and then have the Slag or Skag's skill.
So, oh, you're
We'll
doing.
find out. Okay, we'll just when we to keep the confusion down. What we're gonna do is I will show you my skill tree when I get to the point of being able to show the skill tree. Exodus will show you his skill tree when we get to that point. One of my personal profiles, I've been using Zane, which is the one that Exodus is using.
Egghead.
He's used Egghead, Exodus, whatever.
I switched it on my YouTube account. I switched it from Exodus Games to Egghead Games, so it matches up with my PlayStation account.
Egghead is now. It was playing as Zane. I'm playing as Beastmaster, Flint.
Or Flack.
Flack. I don't know why I keep saying